Let's review what you learned by teaching Lesson 21. In Lesson 21, all students, you will have reviewed that this says 4 sounds, u, u, and you will have reviewed that u, u, has 2 long sounds, u and u. In addition, you will have learned why these words, true, blue, value, continue, and residue, each have a silent final E. That's because English words do not end in U. Whenever there's a U at the end, we must add a silent final E. In fact, the complete rule is English words do not end in V or U. This reason for a silent final E is the second most commonly used reason for a silent final E in English. At this point, you are able to logically explain how to read and decode and how to spell each of the words in green. That's 66%. And in fact, you can also explain 189 of the 315 Dolch words. And we've only taught 24 mini lessons. Imagine how many thousands of additional words students can decode and spell using this information. We are on to Lesson 22. Notice, Lesson 22 teaches that SH says sh as in ship. We've actually already taught this information because we had jumped ahead to teach the word she. So if you'd like, you could take time to practice decoding these words and applying the information to new words. Let's go ahead and learn all of the phonograms now up to Lesson 29, because each of these lessons just teaches a new phonogram. This says ch, k, sh. Go ahead and say that with me. Ch, k, sh. Sometimes when teaching young children, I teach this one like a train. Ch, k, sh, ch, k, sh. So you can make that fun. This says ow, o. Let's say it again. Ow, o. This says ow, o, u. That's right, it's 5 sounds, so it'll take a little bit of practice. Let's hear it again. Ow, o, u. That 5th sound is the broad sound of u, This says y, I, e. Let's say it again. Y, I, e. This says w. Now notice we hear w in what, when, whisk, and wheel. But what is it saying in who? What's going on here? Let's say the sound w and feel what our mouth is doing. W, what, when. Now let's place our hand on our throat and say w. Notice it's a voice sound. Did you know in some dialects of English they actually say what, when, whisk, wheel? That's right, exact same position of the mouth, but unvoiced. What, when, and that is the sound you hear in who. It's that unvoiced sound. So for many dialects of English, the word who could be considered an exception, depending on how you explain this phonogram. So this says w. All right, so one tip when teaching phonograms. We are now teaching them in rapid fire. Be sure that you are practicing them every single day so that students master all the sounds. And this is a great way to use the phonograms in the Logic of English game book. There's a lot of phonogram games where you can practice these so students are able to master all of the sounds. We are now on Lesson 28. We have learned that y, I, e says 4 sounds, and we are ready to learn spelling rule 6. When a one-syllable word ends in a single letter Y, it says I. This is taught in the section All Students. Go ahead and teach Lesson 28 to one another, and then join me in the next video.